Hi everyone, welcome to karenfromteddycrafts.co.uk. Today I'm bringing you something a little bit different. Each year when a new catalogue comes out, we take part in annual swaps, and what it is anything new in the catalogue that we've not got, we pick something and we go into a group with 5 other people and we make 5 identical cards and we send them to each other, and then you get 5 cards back. So this is going to be linked with the video of when we get the swaps back, but I just wanted to show you how I made my 5. For this, I'm going to use the brand new Fancy Phrases. Love this stamp set, brilliant for colouring in blends, and this is the card I made. These are my 5 cards. I'm actually going to make a 6th one, which I'll keep for myself. So you can see I've used Magenta Madness, I've used the Sending a Little Smile Your Way out of the stamp set, stamped the flowers, added a little magenta bow and the magenta enamel in dots. Inside I've just put May Your Day be filled with heartfelt happiness, a little flower and a layer. So I'll just pop those over there at the minute. I'm just trying out a new angle on my camera just to see what it's like. So for this we need, and I do confess I have stamped the flowers already because I got a bit carried away and then realised that I should have saved the flowers for stamping. Right, so it's an A4 sheet of Whisper White cut in half, scored in half and folded, and it's 4 1/4 by 5 7/8. We have 2 layers of Magenta Madness that fit on there, and they are 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. So there's 2 of those, one for the inside, and then the outside layer, which is 5 3/8 by 3 5/8. So as you can see, I've already stamped the large image out of the stamp set. Really nice. So I've stamped that on there, and I've just stamped the other 3 flowers at the top. So that's going to layer up on there. This is my inside one. As you can see, can't stamp straight to save my life at the minute. And a little flower, and that will be layered up on this one. Then we have a strip which is, it is 3/8 of an inch, and this is 1/2 inch, so they will layer up on there, and that's just going to go across the top. I'll need to grab my ribbon because it's up there, but we'll do that afterwards. Right, so what we'll do is I'm just going to show you how to blend them. Dead straightforward and simple, and for this I'm using the brand new in colours, Magenta Madness Light and Dark, Just Jade Light and Dark, and I've pulled out my Dark Mango Melody just for the insides of the flowers. So straightforward, give myself a bit of room. So all I'm going to do is just go over the centres like this. There's only a couple on there. Do these at the same time. It's a beautiful flower, this, to stamp. I always end up missing one. And then in here. So I quite like this, taking part in this, because it's great to see others' designs, and we all share them after. Like I'll do a blog post for them after, and I'll link both the videos together because I'll show them on a video. So I'm just going in doing the centres, then I will come in with my dark. On the little buds, I'm just colouring all the little buds in, and on the flowers I'm just highlighting where the shading is. Go on there at the bottom. I do this and then I'll look back and I think, oh, I've missed one. And then I'll just go over with the light. When it dries, it does dry really nice, as you can see on the finished cards. Beautiful colour this, I've used it loads. And then for the leaves, just go over the lines not being particular, just going over it like that. I'm not doing the stem, I'm leaving that as it is. And for these I have actually used the Memento black ink because the markers are alcohol based. It works better than Stays On. Stays On, I think it tends to run, so I've never used Stays On. That's that one done. And I'm just going to do the flowers first. So while I've got my green out, no, I'll do it the right way, Karen, otherwise I'll get myself in a pickle, which doesn't take much these days. Yeah, so it's with the Pootlers team that we do this, and there's quite a lot of us do it, so we've all been put into groups of 6, and I'm looking forward to it. I think I've taken part in them all since I've joined, and it's great for inspiration because when you get the cards back, it's great to see what other people do because everybody picks a different set, or if they pick the same set as you, they always obviously come up with something different, so it's just nice. I'm just trying to check I've got all the flowers there. It's coming with my light. And that's great. Loving this new catalogue. There's so many nice sets in it. I went a bit mad, and by the time you see this, because I think our deadline to send these out is the end of June, so it'll be like July when we start getting them back in. So it'll be sometime in July you'll be seeing this, but obviously I'm just filming this now because I need to post them out. And by that time, if you do follow me on YouTube, you'll see quite a lot of zebras. There's a lovely zebra stamp in the catalogue, and I liked it, and I thought, oh, I must have that. And then I didn't realise how much I liked it, and I must have done quite a few projects with it. So you might get sick of seeing zebras. We've got black and white zebras. We've got Magenta Madness stamps zebras. I think I've used quite a few different colours on them. But they're very playful and great to stamp. But I am liking this stamp set. Oops, got my dots stuck to me then. This is the one that I usually end up missing some on. I'll try not to. And it looks quite messy the way it's stamped, but I think it does look effective once it's all coloured in. So I'm sure I'll be using this again. So it just looks messy doing it like this, but when you use your blender pens together, it smooths it all out, and because, like I said, they're alcohol based, it all blends in lovely together when it dries. And it's great that Stampin' Up put these lines on, because then you know where to go with your darks and your lights. I mean, there's no right and wrong. You could do it all one colour and it'll still look quite good. It's the best thing about these pens, it makes you look professional. Right. I'm just trying to get in the lines. I can't see that well because my camera's in the way of me getting my head over it, because I usually colour looking down onto them. It's a totally bright colour, this Magenta Madness. Like I was saying on one of the others, I am actually a purple girl, but I don't know, this seems to have grabbed me. I think it's because it is so vivid. And it does work nice with the gorgeous grape and Highland Heather and purple posy. So I've been adding a few different ones together. See, I knew I'd miss a flower. Miss these two up here with my dark. So I'm sorry you're having to watch me colour this all in. It's quite an intricate stamp set to colour in, but I just wanted to show it, yeah. Oh, just bear with me one moment. Sorry about that. Doorbell went and I just had to grab it. It's the children. They wanted a pizza tonight, so I was very good and got them one. I didn't realise it'd be so quick. There we go. Missed those two. I knew I'd miss something. This is one of those good stamps though that you can go over the lines and it just adds to the effect. Where's my lid gone? There it is. And then we just do the same with the dark green. Just go over the lines. And I do apologise if you can hear my grandson in the background. He's being very animate, talking to his friend. They're playing a game together. Mind you, it makes a change from it. Thunder and lightning. We have had a bit of thunder and lightning this afternoon. Just hope it clears the air because it's been dead muggy. Right. And I got excited today because I got my new Stampin, is it called Stampin Seal Plus? I didn't get any of the normal ones because I've still got quite a lot of snail adhesive left, but I've just got the other one because I do occasional 3D projects, so I wanted to have a look because it's supposed to be really good for doing those sorts of projects because it is stronger. There we go, that's that done. Right, let's just bob it together. So let's get my snail out. This is for the inside. I did manage to put one in upside down as well. That's not my card base. Where's that gone? There it is. I did actually use, when I was stamping the big flower and one of those, I used my Stamparatus because I was doing a few, so it was easier to do them, and then I just came back afterwards and used Stamp on a Block to stamp those. Right. I do like Tombow actually, but because this is to hand I thought I'd use it. Right. Didn't put this up. I like to keep them as flat as possible with mailing them out because I've got one to mail abroad and I didn't want it to get too squashed if I made it too bobbly with bits raised up, and that's the idea of keeping it flat. I just have to bring this towards me a little bit, otherwise I'm gonna, there we go, that's better. So there's that bit, and I'll pin that on there. Send a little smile your way. Just going to measure it up. some snips. I might have made those slightly smaller, but it's personal preference and it looks just as good this big. This I did put up on dimensionals. I just used the minis on this one. Right. Actually, I'm just thinking, yep, that's fine. I hope you can see this alright, because I can't see my screen, so I won't know till I upload it whether it's done it alright. I don't know why, but sometimes they just seem a bit strange. Right, so that's just going across there. And I saved these especially for this project. These are my last ones of this magenta madness. I've got the other colours, but these ones I've been using them on like lots of different projects. So right, so that's that bit, and then bit of ribbon, make a bow. This ribbon is really nice to do bows with. Go. Scissors. Always keep a pair of scissors just for my ribbon. That way they don't get all stuck up, and that's the ribbon. Really nice. It's 1/4 inch thick. Use glue dot for this. And all you do with glue dots is you get your ribbon, press it on the back, it comes off, and then I've just put it on there. Just pull that down a little bit. There we go. So that's my card, but I've also thought I like sending out pretty envelopes. When I can get the stamp out. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my memento, and I'm going to pop it down in this corner so it won't interfere with the address. Give that a minute to dry, and then I take a scrap piece of card, only for the simple fact blends do bleed. Did have a sheet somewhere. See, how can you lose something when you've just sat down with all your stuff here? Because it's fell off my desk, that's why. And now what I do is I put a piece of card or scrap paper in, just put it down into the corner, and then I just give it a quick blend. I won't bother doing the light and the dark, and just go over it with this. See, and it looks just as nice even if you don't blend. Bit of mango melody in the middle, like that, and the dark green. This is just jade. I think I did say it was just jade. These in colours that we've got this year, I really love them. They seem to work so nice, all 5 of them together. There we go, and there's my envelope. I will do the others. I only thought about that today, but that's my envelope done. So I really hope you like those. So you can see on these ones where it's dried, you can see the shading on them a bit more. I think that one's nearly dry. Do dry quick. So there's me envelope. My 6 cards that are ready for the swap. And that is the stamp set I used, Fancy Phrases, and the blender pens. So thank you all very much for joining me for this little short video, and like I said, I'll link it up with when I do get the swaps through and post them both together. Have a good day. Speak to you soon. Bye.